So today I wanted to do a fall DIY for you. I'm not really gonna have a list of things that to show you what to use. So I don't have a plan either, so I'm just gonna put things together. Just a tip, if you're looking for a grapevine wreath, you can find them at the thrift store. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this grapevine wreath that I picked up for $2. This sign that I bought at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be using deco mesh. This is just leftover deco mesh that I had used on a garland. I did buy this ribbon at Walmart this year for $2.24, and it's really pretty. Look, it has glittered leaves on there. I also picked up, and I don't know if I'm going to use this ribbon, but I also picked up this kind of like burlap-y looking ribbon at the Dollar Tree for $1. So yeah, I don't know. I also have this ribbon here that I bought at Michael's a while ago, and it was in the Christmas section. I have pine cones. I may use those, I don't know. So let's get started with this. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, and you know what guys, I'm so sorry about the lighting. I don't have my craft room anymore. We turned it into a workout room. I mean, I really don't have a dedicated area to record, so I just record wherever. So I do apologize for that. So we're gonna get this mesh. I have my pipe cleaner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tie it, kind of do little poofs like this, and then I'm gonna get my pipe cleaner. So I'm putting the pipe cleaner through my branch, just like that, in a branch. See that right there? Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just gonna scrunch up my mesh, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it where the pipe cleaner is at, and then I'm just gonna twist. It's kind of like if you were doing a regular deco mesh wreath. Now I might cut this off, and then do the same thing. I have another pipe cleaner, and then I'm just going to make a little poof here, kind of like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing, find a branch somewhere, feed it through. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and twist. Okay, maybe do another one. I'm gonna cut my mesh. I really don't like to cut anything until I know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna go with it and see what we come up with. Like I said, this isn't, let me cut this part off right here. It looks pretty ugly. Okay, so now it looks like that, okay? This, I'm gonna end up gluing right here to the side. Or maybe, I may just put it on this side. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do my thing, and you can watch what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, so I just opened up this ribbon from Walmart, and I'm thinking maybe I'll make a couple of kind of like a bow. Let's see, and I may, I'm thinking of, let me see, twisting it right here, and then I'm gonna probably put it right here in between, but kind of like a little bow right there, you see that? And then just getting it, holding it with the pipe cleaner. And let's see, open up this one, and I'm just making a bow here, pinching it there, and then pinching it in there, and then I'm going to secure it right here from the other one. I'm going to cut it off right, maybe I should have left the tail on that one. I probably should have left the tail on that one. Alright, well, see how I did that right there? I'm thinking I might go back and redo this one, or if I didn't do the tail, I'll just make a tail. I'll just glue a tail on there. What do you guys think so far? Okay. Might use some of this ribbon here. And I might just do the same thing. Okay, you guys, so see that I did the bows just like I did this ribbon. I did this ribbon, and I didn't do a tail here either. I think I might just end up gluing like a tail here and then another tail here for the burlap ribbon, but that's what I have so far. Okay, so I decided what I'm going to do with this wreath. Okay, so you see how that looks? I added a tail right here to the end of this ribbon because I forgot to do a tail. I just cut a piece and added it there. What I'm going to do is, instead of gluing this on this side, I'm going to go ahead and glue it on this side right here. I'm going to glue this, and then I'm going to come back and show you what that looks like. I'm going to keep messing with this, and I'll be back and show you what the end product looks like. But yeah, what do you guys think so far? Let me show you. This is going to get covered up, so I don't need to worry about anything there. But that's what that looks like. So let me glue this on here, and then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like, and I'm recording this on a different day because I was doing this at night and it was too dark, and I moved into another room. Again, like I said, I don't have my craft room anymore, so I try to record wherever the lighting is good and wherever I can and whenever I can. But this is what we have so far on this grapevine wreath, and all I did was through this little hole, I just put some floral wire and I attached it to the back. I just went through the mesh and into the back of the vine, so that's what it looks like so far. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna glue some of these leaves on there. I wasn't quite sure what I was gonna do, and I'm using stuff that I already have around the house or things that I purchased from the dollar store. So I might use these leaves here. They're different colors, can you see? And they're glittery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna face this towards me, and before I glue anything down, I just kind of start sticking them to the sides like this, and looking at where I want to glue them at. Like I always say, you know, move stuff around, don't glue it, just move it around first and see how you like it, see how it comes out. Let me play around with leaves and see where I'm going to put them at, and then I'm going to glue them, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done, okay? Okay, so this is what I came up with. And as you can see, I just made a little bow here, and I took this little bow that was glued on here. I took it off and I just glued it on top of there, on top of that bow right there. And then I have pine cones and those leaves from the Dollar Tree. I had a little pumpkin there that I just put in between those leaves, and here's some more. Here's another pine cone and more leaves there. So that is it. That's what I came up with this one. It's different, you know, it's not everybody's taste. Everybody has their own taste and their own style, so you'll make your wreath however you like it. And this is just an idea. You know, you may like it, you may not, but it's just something that I wanted to create, something different than the regular wreaths that I make. But anyway, this is one of the wreaths that I made with the Dollar Tree sign.
So I wanted to show you the wreath once again because I did change something on there. I did add some of my leftover deco mesh from the wreath that I made before, and I just cut it into strips and I rolled it up, and then I wired it onto the wreath, and there you have it. So now my wreath is complete.
I wanted to share some ideas with you. They're going to be using these dollar store signs that I had bought. Pretty much what we're going to be doing is a wreath. I just happened to buy this work wreath, you don't have to use a work wreath. I have tutorials on other ways to make one without having to buy an actual work wreath. But you've seen me do the videos on deco mesh wreath, so you don't need to see that again. I will show you, I will link it below so you could see the tutorial on how to use deco mesh, or there's other tutorials out there on how to do deco mesh wreaths on work wreaths. So anyways, I'm gonna do this and then I'll come back and show you what I'm gonna do with this one. Oops, this way. So keep watching so I can show you what I do with this. This is just ideas. You don't have to have the exact same things that I use. You can do them your way, but pretty much these are gonna be on a wreath and then maybe something else. But anyways, just keep watching and I'll show you what I'm gonna use these for. Okay, so I have my deco mesh wreath already done. So the wreath size is 16 inches and I already put my deco mesh on there. I bought this deco mesh. It's thinner, it is 5.5 by 30 feet. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go all the way around, make little loops, and then I'll go on the outside. And then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so here it is. As you can see, I already put both deco meshes on there. And the next step is going to be, putting on this sign in the middle of our wreath here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and secure our sign with the pipe cleaner that's on here, or this, I guess that's what it would be called, the pipe cleaner. And I'm going to have it in there like that, and then I'll have to glue it to the deco mesh. So I'm just going to undo, and then I just put the, there we go, the sign in one of those. Okay, so now it's being held. Now if you don't want to glue it, you don't have to. I would recommend that you glue it because see, it's moving around. I'm going to go ahead and glue it right in the middle like that. But I don't want to glue it just yet. I want to keep on messing with this and see what else I'm going to put on my wreath. So let me go ahead and experiment with this and see what I'm going to do. And then I'll come back to show you what I came up with. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not going to show you what I'm doing because honestly, I'm just going with it. I'm just looking at everything that I have, things that I might have purchased here and there, and I'm going to try to put something together. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to do. So, with that said, I will be back.
So here's the wreath. It's complete. I went ahead and I glued my sign in the center. And I went ahead and I added ribbon to my wreath. I only did the very top layer. I didn't do the back layer of ribbon, just at the front. And I just went ahead and I cut it and into strips, and I just went ahead and put it in the wreath. And then I went ahead and I glued a little pumpkin on the top, and that is pretty much it. I already have a tutorial on how I do the ribbon that way, and I will link it below. But here is my finished product.
So here's another idea. This is another Dollar Tree sign, and all I did to this is I made my own little bow. Here we had a leaf like that, and then the bow on there, and then this little thing here. So what I did is I just took it off and I used Dollar Tree ribbon that looks like burlap, and I just made a little bow, glued it on there, and then I used that little thing that they had on here with this stuff, and I just glued it on there, and so it looks a little better. Do you see how that looks? Just a cute little bow, and it just makes it look a little different. So you see that? There it is. I have to keep moving around from room to room, guys. Sorry, because my lighting is horrible and it's already dark out. But yeah, these are little things that you can do with your Dollar Tree little signs. So anyway, I hope you like this tutorial, and thank you for watching.